Now, some accounts are remaining as to know their double entry as regards debit or credit. Those are nominal accounts. Nominal accounts are gains account or losses account, or you may say expenses account or revenue accounts. Expenses or revenue accounts, you may say. Debit losses or expenses. When losses occurs or you incur any expenditure, debit that. Credit gains or revenue. When you receive any gain or revenue, credit that account. For example, paid rent by cash. The entry will be rent rupees 18,000. And the other entry will be cash rupees 18,000. The contra would be cash and here the rent. As the date is not given, so we have not entered the date in this account. The other entry is bought stationery for rupees 1,500. Instead of rent, you open the stationery account. Stationery account is debited for rupees 15,000 for 1,500. And the second entry for credit is cash. Here the contra would be cash in stationery account and stationery in cash account. Third entry, paid wages for the month. Now the account of wages will be debited. The account of wages will be debited for rupees 36,000 and the cash will be credited for rupees 36,000 and the contra would be wages and cash. The received rent of premises laptop. Now instead of expenses account, This is the revenue account because the rent is received by the business for the premises which they have given on rent. Now the rent received rupees 20,000. And the cash is debited. The contra would be rent, here cash. You have seen that when the entries were of expenses, rent paid, we debit the account of expense. Stationery bought, we debit the account of expense of stationery. Wages paid, we debit the account of wages for the month. And credited cash account. Now we have received, this is the revenue, then cash is received. The cash is debited and the rent received is credited. The contra would be rent and cash. Another type of entry is of drawings. The amount of cash drawn by owners of the business out of the business. For their private use. The owners sometimes draw cash for their own use from the business. That is called the drawings. When they draw such amount, the entry is the owner Mr. Aslam drew rupees 24,000 from the business for his private use. Now the drawings is always debited. The contra is cash and drawing. This is all about debit and credit. This is all about that debit and credit of different accounts. We discussed in this lecture and in the previous lecture. Thank you.